So, do awards matter? Um, literary awards, awards for your books, your short stories, your novelettes, whatever. Um, awards are very important to a lot of writers, um, for obvious reasons. They add a lot of validity to what you're doing. You get the respect of your peers. Um, they can, you get your name in the paper and in Publishers Weekly and all this sort of stuff. I recall I won the Thriller Award for Moonlight Weeps back in 2015, and it was a funny experience because um, the publisher I was with at the time, I don't know, I thought I'd done really well for them. I hit the overall number one spot, I think twice with two of my books. Some of my books didn't do that great, but at least a few did. In any case, at the awards ceremony, which is this big deal in New York City, they got jumbotrons going and all that sort of stuff. You got to wear a tux, the whole bit. There was they had maybe 2 tables or 3 tables, and I was at the kids' table, right? And this, sort of the big shotty guy who thought he was going to win it was at the adult table. And then they announce it and I win it, and it's from another publisher, even not even them. And it was all they could do to clap, they wanted to vomit, I think, probably. But in any case, I knew then, I was like, wow, this really is a cliquey kind of political business, isn't it? But it was a great day. I won the Thriller Award and all that sort of stuff. It was great, and I couldn't have been happier. I was over the moon. And then, just to prove it wasn't a fluke, that same book ended up winning the Shamus Award, Mystery Writers of America Shamus Award. So I actually felt a sense of relief when that happened in the fall of that same year. But did it do anything for my career, really? Did I see a big spike in book sales for that title? No, I didn't. And I remember another agent friend of mine telling me, he's like, oh my God, Vince, so-and-so client of his won an Edgar or something like that. Or maybe it was the Thriller Award, I don't know what it was, but he's like, and I think it was a she, but anyway, he's like, she hasn't sold anything coming off of it, and I'm like, well, yeah, so the point is, just because you win these major awards, they don't translate into sales, and to think that they're going to is thinking, it's old-fashioned thinking. It's thinking, it's the same kind of thinking that's okay, I've just signed this big deal with this New York publisher, therefore I've made it, and I'm never going to have to worry about contracts again. They're just going to keep coming towards me, and it doesn't work that way anymore. Because first of all, the system's way broken, and second of all, there's just this, a newer alternative system is really taking over, and that's sort of the indie world. Same thing's happening in, this is a real tangent, but same thing is happening even in the news media. CNN ratings, for instance, take that for instance. They are in the toilet. And I think who's that reporter over there? Stelter, he looks like a hall monitor. He complained. He's like, well, some people now have YouTube channels that are more popular than CNN, right? And of course, because CNN is just junk. I think all the mainstream media is junk. I'm not just pointing them out. In any case, things are changing. A lot of things are, you create your own success now. You're responsible for yourself. You choose yourself, as James Altucher would say. But in any case, back to the original subject. Do awards automatically translate into sales? Sorry hard to deliver that kind of news. So, ciao, ciao.